in front of us went, and he cleared it all, and then he put the cone out and he left. So we don't know if he saw us coming and was like, ooh, I need a dog. Hello, we are Tim and Shannon from Planet Overland, and last week's video saw us finally leaving Honduras after 7 months of coronavirus travel quarantine. We are on Mexican soil!
Technically.
And now we'll drive across Mexico, enter the United States, and beat feet across Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona in our quest to return home. So yes, we are in Mexico, we're driving to Mexico, we're all legal. We did have to give $5 US to some protesters who had about 50 people spanning the road up to the customs search place, and we didn't want them to beat on Reggie because they had sticks and stuff. So they gave us a flyer and we gave them $5 and everything was good. So yeah, another step closer and we're super excited.
So we've already done 100 miles in Mexico and it's noon. Yesterday we did 120 and it took 12 hours.
So all that to say, we're excited to be in Mexico because we're traveling faster.
Oh yeah, it's way nicer and the roads are better. Sam's Club in Chiapas, Mexico.
Hey, here we go. This guy cuts us off. We're going on the toll road. Hey, Tim wants to talk about gas.
Gas, what about gas? Oh yeah, the gas station attendant didn't know what diesel was.
And I think it's because we pulled up to the main gas place. Pumps. And when we said diesel, he literally could not figure it out because the diesel is at the pumps at the back. Yeah, we kept saying diesel and he kept saying, I don't understand. And we're like, you don't understand diesel?
And he's like, do you want super or regular? And we're like, no, diesel. And he's like, no entiendo.
We're on the toll road and we finally hit a toll. And the first one was 53 pesos. Continuing on towards Veracruz. We don't think we'll get there today, but that's where we're headed.
Wow, that's a big lake. I thought it'd be a longer bridge than that. That's cool though. I think it's in Langostinos.
Oh, is it? Like lobster?
That would be fresh water.
We have stopped for the night at a Shell gas station. Talked to the very nice ladies that were manning the gas pumps, and they said we could stay here for free. Yes, we drove longer than we thought we would, which is nice because we're further than we thought we would be. And good morning, Tim.
Morning.
Saturday morning.
Yep.
Spent the night at a gas station.
Yep.
Had a pretty okay sleep. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I didn't sleep too bad for being at a gas station. We're routing to Veracruz, and then we'll probably go a couple hours past that. And what did we just see?
We saw early morning trucker hookers.
Our first trucker hooker.
Yeah. Well, I think we saw one before, but this one for sure was a trucker hooker.
Yes, because she was at the toll booth, and she was all dressed like really tight, revealing, and she was waving at all the truckers.
She's definitely a trucker hooker.
And she is up early. I give her credit for that.
Yeah, she's a hard worker.
Yeah. We have figured out a local delicacy. Want to tell them what it is?
Torritos de bombon.
Which translated is bull's bonbons, which we assume means bull's testicles.
I'm not that interested in that.
He's the meat lover. He should be eating it. I don't know why he's not trying it. You gotta take some chances in life. Am I right, meat lovers?
Not that big a chance. It's in the 500.
500. How much is it? It is
63.
$8.63. It's not as bad as the $220
Mexico.
Good morning, Macaws. Good morning.
So we made it to a place called Tilia, I think. Nautla. We're exactly 500 miles from the border. So if you drive through Tampico, Mexico, which is a pretty big city, stay low key and don't do anything out of the ordinary, because the cops there are really looking for foreign vehicles and they really try and get money out of you. We've driven all through Mexico. Cops have waved at us, everything, but we've been stopped twice in about maybe a 8-mile stretch. Once by probably the city police, and they went through all our documentation, made sure we had insurance, everything. And they were actually shocked when we had insurance, because I think that's the big one that they get people on. So then about 15 minutes later, as we were driving, we got pulled over by a motorcycle cop who said when we stopped at the last intersection, we didn't stop at the line, we stopped too far into the intersection. You know, he had my driver's license, and he said that we had to pay cash. And we're like, no, just write us a ticket. And he kept saying, well, if I write you a ticket, I have to keep your driver's license, you won't get it back till you pay the ticket. And we just said, that's fine. And they said, oh, but a key, here, you can pay cash. And then we're like, oh. So we just kept saying, no, write us a ticket. And he finally said, okay, here's your license, you can go.
No, he asked for a Coke.
Oh, he asked for a Coke. And then we tried to give him a Coke, but then he said, forget it. I know, and then when it turns green, he doesn't go. Mexico-U.S. border.
Took us a little while to figure out what the heck was going on.
It's so confusing. They have no signs.
We went up the exit because there was no sign that said exit. So I walked in a huge circle, but I found the Bannercito, and so then we came driving in.
So the road essentially out of the country to the border, you can't just take the road out of the border and then just turn over and go to that building and then leave and keep going. You have to weave through the city to get to this building. Then once you get through this building, you have to drive all the way out there and then come all the way back to here to where we see, oh, we parked right there.
And the lady was super nice. She told us, yeah, you actually don't go in the building, you go to the little teeny house, the little teeny white house that's out in the middle of the parking lot. So then we were going to back up to the proper lane, and a security guard took pity on us and he opened a gate so we could go through.
Which was nice.
Which was nice of him. And then we went to the man and tell him what the man did.
He took pictures, they take pictures of your car, and they take pictures of your VIN. And I have a VIN on the door, but he took a picture of that, but he didn't really like it. He wanted the VIN that's on the dash.
Ah.
And the VIN that's on the dash, no one's ever cared about. And it was covered up by a sticker from Australia that for a parks pass that we had in Australia. So we had to scratch that off and clean it, and then he finally got his picture.
And then they give you this receipt, because we did ours with a credit card online. They say in 2 to 3 days you will get a deposit back on your credit card. We got our tourist cards ready, and we're now in line, in the real line, I think. We're going over the bridge, but we didn't get our passports stamped out, so we're a little confused. We got the vehicle import canceled, and we paid the toll, but then we just followed all the other cards that were in line. We don't know if we're illegally leaving Mexico.
Ready lane. I don't know what a ready lane is. So we should probably go on all traffic. All tráfico.
Jeez, they have a lot of toll booths that they're not using.
Probably because they probably close it down to one lane.
Oh my gosh, we're almost there. There's our man left. The car in front of just went and he cleared it all, and then he put the cone out and he left. So we don't know if he saw us coming and was like, ooh, I need a dog. Turns out it was just a shift change, and pretty soon we were having our passports checked by a nice young lady. Next came about 30 minutes of vehicle checking, which included a dog jumping up into Reggie and a lot of chit-chat by some nice customs officials. Fortunately, we were admitted into the United States, and soon we're in Texas. Tuesday. Very good. It's Tuesday, we're in Texas. We have a long way to go before we hit the end of Texas. What happened to Reggie's windshield?
Stupid Texas.
Stupid Texas. Well, we have one other one right here. We got that one in right after we got the windshield. We went up to Alaska and Canada, and we went the whole time, 4 years, without
Anything.
We didn't get a flat tire, we didn't get anything in our windshield, and now back in the United States in Texas.
That was a good hit too. We went through a border patrol station, which is probably at least 100 miles from the border, and they had a little dog sniffing thing that you kind of like walked around your car a little, just barely. And then we get to the guy, and he just looked in the car and said, "Are all of you United States citizens?" And if I was quick enough, I would have said, "No habla inglés."
You didn't check passwords or anything. Of the sunrise. It's a big pink ball coming up behind us. Oh my gosh, that is what it is.
That's what it looks like. He didn't have a gun in his hand though.
Oh, maybe he's just pointing at him like, you.
Pointing at him.
He's like, it's you. Kind of cold there. You cold?
It's cold tonight. We haven't seen below probably 50 in a year. And it's supposed to get below freezing.
Yeah, it's supposed to get below freezing. So we haven't pulled this stuff out in so long. It smells kind of musty actually, but it's beautiful. We're in a forest. Show you the sunset. Yeah. So we're happy to be back in a forest. We haven't camped in a forest in a long time. Like a proper forest, not a junk forest. It's nice and quiet here, huh?
I know, it's very nice.
Okay, this is where we camp for the night. I think it's the Coconino National Forest, just north of Flagstaff. You can stay here free for 14 days. I think we saw like 8 or 9 rigs, like anything from motorhomes to cars like ours. So if you're ever looking for somewhere to camp, kind of wild camp near Flagstaff, Arizona, check out the Coconino National Forest. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel if you are not already. And if you'd like to stay tuned, we have some funnies and extras for you right after this. It's not like a real restaurant.
Could be dog testicles that they feed me.
There are a lot of dead dogs in Mexico and Guatemala. We've seen like hundreds of dead dogs. So they're either getting stupider as we go north,
and before it starts to turn red, it blinks. It blinks. Blink, 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 and then it goes yellow, and then so the blink, blink, blink is hurry up.
Got it.